Welcome back. In this video, we will work on the collection section, collection product. And as you can see, these products are inside a collection. And I'm going to also introduce you with the snippet theory. What is a snippet? A snippet is a directory inside the Shopify development code here. Okay. And this snippet, you can create some files with some codes that are repeating everywhere inside your website. For example, these cards are repeating all the time here, so instead of like rewriting the code, like duplicating the same card all the time, we can add it inside the snippet and just loop it. All right, and this card has an image, a title, and a description and a price. So let's go back to our repository and let's look for featured product. Let's reduce this one and let's cut or just copy. Let's go back to our VS Code and we're going to create a new file inside the sections directory, and we're gonna call it featured-product.liquid, and we're going to paste the code we just copied and we're going to save it. And in the same time, we're going to create a file inside the snippet directory, and let's call it product-card, and the extension here must be liquid. All right, so let's go back to our feature product.liquid inside the sections directory, and as you can see, we have the title here and we have the product grid slider, and inside we have this design that we see over here. All right, so it is cards that are repeating all the time. So instead of rewriting like all this code all the time like you would do if you're doing like normal HTML, we already have the file inside the snippets directory, so I'm just gonna copy one card and add it inside the snippet, and then I'm gonna show you how to reference it inside the sections files here or inside the feature products.liquid. So I'm going to reduce this product one because they are all look the same. So I'm gonna copy product one for now, and I will go to product card and I will paste it here. And as you can see, we have an image here that is going to be changing for each different product, and we have text as well here. So we have a text for title, we have a text for some descriptions, and we have a text for a price. All right, so we want these elements to be dynamic as well as the image. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some references here for the developer that are going to work on this code later on, or even for yourself. So we can use a comment if you want to, but the better idea in this case is to use liquid code. So let me go to documentation. I will go to create a team using liquid, and I will click here view liquid reference, and I will go to tags, and I will look for syntax, and I will look for this one, this doc. Okay, so this doc allows developers to include documentation within liquid's templates. All right, so any content inside the doc tag is not rendered or outputted, and liquid code inside will be parsed but not executed. So we're gonna use this syntax here to give some messages to ourselves or for the future other developer that are going to work on this team. All right, so I want to create a params for this image here, so I'm gonna call it simply image card, something like this, and the type of that, it could be a string for now, and in the same time we're gonna give it a string value. You know what, let's say an image value, something like this. And here we want some text, so I'm gonna give it some variable name, so it's going to be title card, and we're gonna say this is going to be a string value for the title, and then we're gonna copy it like this. We're gonna call this one description card, and again a string value for the description. You see the picture, description, and I will maybe just jump ahead and just say just say price card, and we're gonna say here is going to be still a string value for the price. I will now use this variable I created here, and remember this is not going to be parsed at all, and here is just showing you an example how it's going to be. So we're gonna use the render not here inside this file, but we're gonna use it inside the feature product or any other file that require this kind of card or this specific card, I mean. So how to do that? So to render that, we're gonna use the name. So in this case, it's going to be product card. So this is the name of the file we have here. So that's going to be our first argument, and over here is going to be the variable we created. printed. So in our case, it's going to be image card like this with its value. And as you can see, I will get an error like this. So let's remove this hyphen. Let me do it like this, and let's make it to be like an underscore, and we should be okay. So let's do the same, and there you go. And then we can say here, so this card's gonna receive an image card, for example, something like this. So this is the actual value, and this is the key. So this key here, you can call it like John Doe if you want to, okay, but the value must match. And of course, it is better for yourself to make it like more readable, or even to make it to have more sense. All right, so and then we're gonna add the other, apologies for that, and the other is going to be the same. So we're gonna have, let me just copy this one, let's have it here, and it's going to be title card, and let's copy, and the other one is going to be description card. Yeah, so something like this. Last one is going to be price card. So this is just to show how we're gonna use this code somewhere else. Now, it's not finished yet. What we need to do now is to reference this variable inside our code. So what we're gonna do, let's first start with what is like much easier, which is the title. So I will go and I will copy this one. Okay, so it's the same anyway, so I will copy this one, and I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna say something like this: if title card is different than blank, then we want to output the title card, and if it's not set, then we want to give some else, and then we can give it some lorem ipsum title, something like this, and save it. And let's do the same. I will remove one of the description here, just leave one. So I will just cut this code here, and do the same like this. So if here we're gonna have description card, so let me write here description card. If it's different than like to blank, then show description card. Else we're gonna say here, let's remove this, we're gonna say here lorem ipsum description, and save it. And inside here we're gonna make the price as well. So let me just copy the same code we did here. It's going to be the same so far. So if this time is going to be price card, if it's not blank, then we want to display the price card, and else if it's not there, then we want to give it like some value, for example. But remember, this is a price, so we need to add a money filter like this, and we are good to go. And we can even add some $sign here, or we can use different filter that comes with the currency, something like this. Okay, so you don't need to add the currency closer here. All right, so this is done. So next we need to talk about how to place the image here. So the same stuff, we're gonna add an if condition, and we're gonna check against the image card. If it's not blank, then we want to display the image card, and over here you can directly add the class. Okay, so we can do it like this, or we can do it either here or either when we add the settings for the image, but let's do it straight away here. So I'm gonna add a filter, and I'm gonna say image URL. So let's set it to, for now, 200 and 200, and we're gonna add another filter for the image URL, no sorry, for the image tag, and we're gonna add a class. So add the class keyword, and then we're gonna add the class like this. So if this image is not set, so then we have to go with the else, and we're gonna now add what we did earlier on the hero section. I'm gonna copy this product 2, and I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna add this double curly, and I'm gonna say product 2. I'm gonna add this pipe, add a filter, placeholder SVG tag, and we need to add the same class here. Just be careful, I have too many double quotes here, so let me correct it. And we're gonna add the same class like this just here, and I can remove this image below. So I'm going to save it. I'm not gonna get any error so far, so everything looks okay because we did not use it yet. So let's go now to our feature products that liquid, and let's first of all remove, let me do it like this. All right, so let's go and remove product 2 until product 8. Let's remove it. Okay, and we're gonna have only with one left. So let's save it. Let's see how is it looking. Okay, this is not the live team. Yeah, because we don't have it yet added. So first let's add it inside our code, and the video is getting too long, so I'm gonna stop right here and we continue on the next one.